Hey guys, so today I just wanted to do a little holiday inspired kind of glam look. I wanted to do something a little bit more like champagne-y, red lip situation. I know some people aren't quite into like holiday yet, but I'm there. So if you like this kind of neutral glam look that I did today, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting off here with my eyebrows done already, and I'm going in with a little bit of Shape Tape to prime my eyelids, and I'm just going to blend that out, and then I'm going to set that all down with a little bit of the Mercier translucent setting powder to help everything kind of blend out a little bit better. Then I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to take the shades Silk Cream and MFEO. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend that into my upper crease for my transition shade today. Okay, so now I'm going in with a little bit of the shade Mocha from that palette, and I'm going to blend that one into my inner crease area, and then I'm also going to take that lightly on the outer crease as well, so we can kind of start to build up the depth in that area as well. I'm going to make sure to really build up this shade, and then I'm going to kind of start going back and forth between this shade and my transition shade as well, just to make sure that those are really nice and blended out there. So right now I am going into mainly my outer crease area, and I'm using the shade Central Park from that palette, which I didn't show you. But I'm just using that on a little Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm really kind of building up the depth there in that outer corner with Central Park. And now the light is not cooperating with me. Super cute. Anyway, I'm going to continue blending. And then I'm making sure to go back and forth kind of with my crease color and that outer crease color, really just to kind of make sure that everything is seamlessly blended. And I'm even hitting it back again with that transition shade one more time. Okay, so now I'm going in with a little bit of Shape Tape here and a really tiny, I think it's actually a lip brush, but anyway, I'm just using that to give myself a little bit of a half cut crease here, and I'm just taking my time. Really, this takes me like 100 years to do, but anyway, once that's done, I'm going to grab my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take the shade Primavera from that palette and a little Anastasia brush, and I'm going to start packing that on the lid where I had cut out that crease. I like this shade a lot. I think it's kind of like that nice, really light, champagne-y, shimmery shade that I was really looking for. And then I'm taking the other end of that brush there, and then just kind of blending a little bit of the Central Park shade in there, and just making sure that the two lines blend together nicely for that half cut crease. Okay, so I popped on a little bit of eyeliner and some lashes. I'm wearing the Cocoa lashes in Goddess, and then I'm using some of the Becca Backlight Photo whatever primer. And then I'm using some of the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation today, and that is in the shade Porcelain, aka All-Purpose Flower White. And I'm just going to blend that into the skin using my beauty blender. I really like this foundation a lot. It's pretty much my go-to everyday foundation. It has a nice kind of medium finish to it. I find that when I blend it out with my beauty blender, you can still see some of my freckles through it, which I kind of like. It has a nice skin-like appearance to it, but it still kind of covers any imperfections that I want it to, and it has a really nice finish to it as well. And it's like $5, so perfect everyday foundation shade. Okay, so now I'm using the Shape Tape Concealer again, and that one is in the shade Fair. So I'm just going to take that on my under eye area. Seriously, I use like the smallest amount of this. You do not need a lot of it to get that good full coverage. I'm going to hit the high points of my face as well with that. And blend that out with my beauty blender. Okay, so now I'm just going to set my under eye area and any spots on my face that get a little bit more oily throughout the day with that translucent setting powder again. Just make sure everything's nice and set down. And then I'm going to start contouring. So I am actually using the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo, and I'm using the powder shade in there in the lightest shade. It is the perfect cool tone, really light cool tone taupey brown color on me. I use it pretty much every day for my contour, and I'm just using it a little bit just to kind of lightly contour the cheekbones, the side of the forehead, a little bit under my double chin situation. I'm even really lightly gonna take some of it and contour my nose as well. And I'm just using a little angled Wet n Wild brush to do all of that.
I imagine you waiting by my doorstep, but it won't be long before I realize it's a picture in my head.
Okay, so now I am bronzing the face up a little bit with the Hoola bronzer. I'm using the Hoola Lite, and I'm just taking it on this duo fiber brush from Wet n Wild. I really like these brushes to kind of add some bronziness to the face, but I find that that duo fiber really kind of blends everything out so seamlessly and easily, and it looks really pretty on the skin. So now I'm taking the Becca blush in the shade Wisteria. I'm not sure if they still make this blush. It could have been limited edition. But if they don't, the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Plum Rose is a really similar kind of pinky cool tone color. Now I'm just taking a little bit of black eyeliner in the waterline. I'm using the NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the shade Black. And I'm using a little bit of that Silk Cream in Mocha to kind of smoke out that lower lash line and blend everything out. And I am again using one of those little ABH dual-ended brushes. Okay, so we're going to go into our highlight here, and I am using this peachy tone from the Carli Bybel Deluxe palette. I am literally obsessed with this highlighter. I need it just like by itself. Like, I'm so afraid that I'm going to run out of this color because I use it every single day. It's so pretty, so glowy. So I'm just putting that on the high points of my face, on my nose, a little bit on the inner corner of the eyes. Oh, and we are glowing. So I'm going to set my face with a little bit of the MAC FixPlus just to take away any powderiness. And we're going to line the lips with our cherry red holiday lip. So I'm using the NYX eyeliner pencil in the shade Hot Red. And I'm just going to line and fill in my lips with that color. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline liquid lipstick in the shade number 20 Pioneer. And I'm going to top that off. Alright, so that's it, you guys. I hope that you liked the tutorial. Something a little bit easy to kind of start us off with. If you liked it, make sure that you hit that like button down below and subscribe because there will be more to come. Bye!
Be on you.